Welcome to St. Patrick's Great War Recruiting Station, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today to tell you about serving your country. If you enlist today, you will receive training in warfare, great and plentiful food, cigarettes and pay, brand new uniform as well as boots. You'll travel to Egypt, Turkey and France. It will be a great adventure and we will make you a man or a woman. But however, before I show you our Great War recruitment film, I must explain to you an important decision that you will have to make as an Australian citizen. So far, the war effort has cost Australia many thousands of young lives in far-off lands. Many thousands more have been injured or captured by our enemies, Germany and Turkey. Nonetheless, no sacrifice is too great to preserve our mother country and king in Great Britain, our freedom in Australia and the preservation of our great empire on which the sun never sets depends on it. My role is to recruit you to the war effort, but in Australia the government cannot decide if the country should have conscription, which is the compulsory enlistment and service in the armed forces. The government has already conducted a national referendum on the question of conscription, and this was rejected in October 1916. It's now November 1917 and this war is still going. We must have another referendum to determine the validity of conscription once and for all. All Australians must vote. I have some posters which give you some colourful and dramatic reasons for you to vote yes or no. It is your choice. Please consider this as we watch our recruitment film. So, please just...
Once more our mother is calling, once more she's facing the foe. Once more her sons send their answer, bravely to help her they go. Now that old England's in danger, loud goes the cry o'er the foe. Mother, your sons will stand beside you, fight for old England and home. Now Australia, do your duty, help your mother or the foe. Take your gun and stand beside her, don't be called to stay at home. These not words, my boy, are wanted, throw yourself into the fray. Now's the time to show your courage, be a man and enlist today. When you're at home by the fireside, reading the news of the war, telling of deeds full of glory, done in those regions afar. Shame you should sit there in comfort, knowing you should share the strife. Brother, your king and country need you. Strike for old England and life. Now Australia, do your duty, help your mother or the foe. Take your gun and stand beside her, don't be called to stay at home. These not words, my boy, are wanted, throw yourself into the fray. Now's the time to show your courage, be a man and enlist today.
It is now time for you to make your decision. Those who intend to vote yes, please stand up. Those who intend to vote yes to compulsory conscription, please stand up and move to my right. Those who intend to vote no to compulsory conscription, please stand up and move to my left. Alex, I can't vote.
Hopefully that's a standing girder.
Get your finger out of my bum.
Wear these white feathers as a symbol of cowardice. You're part of the stay-at-home brigade. Wear these poppies in remembrance of the fallen who paid the supreme sacrifice in war. We look forward to you joining them in France. Who it is suggested were cowards. Of course, many people were issued feathers incorrectly by zealots of the war. The Australian government required many to stay behind and lead the war industries. As well, many argued that to conscript people to war was exactly the sort of authoritarianism that Australians were fighting against. The Australian conscription referendum of December 1917 was rejected, so no Australian serviceman or woman were forced by the government to fight in the Great War. All Australians who served in World War I were volunteers. Of those volunteers, approximately 60,000 died and over 150,000 were injured. World War I was the most costly conflict in all of Australia's history. Thank you for your time, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.